423 Golden Words of the Buddha. It is considered a pocketbook. The headrest of a Buddhist student. Practice Buddha and experience the Buddha's truth. This is a collection of 423 Zen poems by the Buddha. An overview of the Buddha's higher philosophy. In CA exam language. Rich in literature. With 26 topics. It's poems with ideas and content. It's about aspects of truth and noble values that readers can learn and apply in their lives. Bring happiness and peace. Give yourself social family now and here. Golden Words Buddha taught. Chapter 1 Duality and Mahavaga. God's will is to lead the good and the evil. If you use the evil mind, talk, action, essay, suffering into yourself. Like fast rolling carts under wheels. Where does the car go? Every time the good heart sowed good fruit. Dress ball according to the picture. I hate being hurt by people. He hit me and yelled at me. Win me, rob me. Misfortune is hard to hate. Who gets rid of the hurt hatred? He hit me and yelled at me. Win me, rob me. The hatred is dissolved in the heart. Revenge with the mind. Long-lived resentment is hard for Deng to succeed. Compassion metabolism enemy general. This is the old law of justice. In my life, who would have thought that the death that stalks us is not the least? Anyone who understands this, then lose the dispute immediately. AI is infected with 5 sensual things. Not keeping the mind in control of the senses. Eating too much harm to the body. Or sluggish through the speakers. People like that are defeated by ghosts. It's like the wind blowing down a tree. Suffering any helplessness or all by indulging in the naked. Not infected by the unclean body. Keeping the mind in control of the senses. Drinking, eating, exercising. Like a mountain before 1,000 storms. Even with a calm essay jacket. But the mind is unclean and slipping into the yard. To live without honesty. Make essay a worthy essay bright subject. AI frees participation in unclean slide. To live a high-minded life. Your feet can control you. That person is really commendable. Not to be honest. Truth is a lie. The evil one is the cause. It's hard to get the right foot in life. The truth is for the truth. Without feet is confirmed without feet. Be a good person. That's how you get your feet in life. The house has many holes. A torrential rain. People who don't practice forever play. Lust invades a lifetime of suffering. The roof is closed everywhere. Too much rain does not affect you. With those who practice diligently, clean sleep is nothing to worry about. This life is worse than the next. The wicked suffer for 2 lives. The durian clings endlessly. The evil is hard to leave me. This life is better than the next. The German people are blessed. Good people are born all the time, filled with joy in the mind. This life will suffer the next. Sowing evil people to suffer 2 lives. Conscience is tormented. Life in evil is never over. This life is better than the next. Blessed are the 2 lives. Blessed by doing great good. Born to a long-lasting good. The flaw through the deep scripture. Do not practice launching kai. It's no different than the rest of the cowboys who hire what my owner has. People who talk little but talk quietly. Quit tham sun awake thong dong. 2 eyes no longer. This person deserves to shine. Chapter 2 is not an animal. Not projecting is the way of life. The one who spoils life. No more projectiles shining. They are like the dead. Immortality with the way of awakening. It's a dead thing. Meditation the almond world needs. Oncology, sense of peace of mind and body. People who are diligent in meditation always need to wake up day and night. Impermanent nirvana deserves the name. Suffering bound no longer wear. Always diligently self-righteous thoughts. French color virtue bright in. Keep me throwing away. The sound of good blessings increases every day. Always trying to get past animals. Subject to the senses. Wisdom is like a stable island. The storm can't be overrun. Who lacks the passion for projectiles? Clinging to the grace to reap the sorrowful fruit. Smart people before and after. As the treasure enriches itself. The enjoyment doesn't care. The pleasure of life is not greedy. Private practice of mindfulness meditation. Deep joy becomes hard kai. Who has the mind to dispel the object? On top of that, I looked inside. Not in deep sorrow. Foolish people in the physical world. Living diligently among the loose. Always wake up next to a drunk. The wise man is like a horse. Leave the weak behind. As I like to work hard. When you are reborn as the owner of heaven, there's no more launch. Compliment life or criticize the lacks. The mind always likes to have fun. Afraid to let go of the high. Follow the mysterious Buddha Dharma. Burning pepper binding sorrow for life. The mind always likes to have fun. Afraid to let go of the high. Follow the mysterious Buddha Dharma. Nirvana will suffer far away. Chapter BA of Conscience. Mind wavering sadness and fear. It is difficult to keep up the pace. The wise man straightens this mind like a skillful craftsman. straight line. Like a fish out in the water. Always waving towards the source water. The mind wagged away Tran. Determined to rid the demonic army of troubles. The human mind moves like a monkey. According to the hobby of the village. It is good to master the mind. Keep your mind calm and peaceful for a long time. It's hard to see because it's hard to see. According to desire freely spinning. The mind controls the mind. The inner joy is everywhere. No need to run away from hiding. Into the deep cave of the body. Only by taming the mind. Break the bonds of 1,000 demons. For those who are unprepared. The magic is hard to find. The vibrating trust plays. The source of wisdom is hard to understand. When the mind is free from sexual entanglement. Let go of hatred and hatred. Jealousy over good and evil too. Korean deserve to wake up no longer sad. 5 aggregates as easy to break. Keep the mind as if it were a fortress. Swinging the sword, wisdom destroys straight and ugly pants not for glory. Impermanent body soon. Lying in the coffin. When the mind comes out of this body. Body like a piece of wood that can't be used. The wicked destroy the enemy. The unrighteous retaliate against the unrighteous. Not with my evil heart. The road is deep and deep. How much they want you to be blessed. Not for long. Good heart sown deep. Make yourself grow faster. Chapter 4: The Flower. I conquer the celestial world. Beyond the realm of matchmaking. SAO by Buddha's enlightenment. Like a beautiful flower finisher. The learned beyond heaven and earth. Beyond the realm of matchmaking. The Buddha Dharma again. Like a beautiful flower finisher. When you're like a bubble of water. Illusions like lightning in the air. Break the name of the devil. Thousands of miles beyond mental death. The scavenger of sensual flowers is trapped by death. It's like a flood sweeping through the village. While sleeping through the night. Drunk people pick up the flowers of pleasure. Infected and attached hard to let go. The joy is not satisfied. Death is hard to negotiate. As you know, enjoy. No harm to color and flavor. Preserving the inflorescences. As well as the saints in the village of grace. Don't pick up on the mistakes of others. Whether what was done was successful or not. Watch me act in. Accidentally do not expect to offend. As beautiful flowers outside attractive. There's no smell inside. Strange words or ideas. Do not do in vain extremely pitiful. Like beautiful flower to round attractive. Thousands of shapes filled with smell. Strange words or ideas that will make the round 10-10. Like a pile of fresh flowers of all kinds. Many flowers are deeply connected. The same in the physical world. Your body does many good things. Desolate land. Fried fragrant flocks all over the country. Hoa does not fly against the wind. Straight moral person incense. Flying away against the wind, the days still smell. Flowering precious flock fragrant. Old lotus incense fresh pink. With the number one flavor in the world. They only compare 10. Beautiful flowers not much value. That's all precious wood fry. The incense of the virtuous shines. With the wind and the wind in the sky. High-minded people are right. Ink drown body and mind without letting go. Reach the feet of the mind. Pants that can't see the way back and forth. In the middle of a dirty roadside landfill. There's a lotus flower that smells. In the middle of the world as. There is a bright love wisdom. In the midst of suffering. Because greed does not show the truth. Buddhist people practice. Shining wisdom reveals the source. Chapter 5 Stupid Ba La Vaga. Who wanders the night of deep sadness? Who are tired of long distance? Foolish people outside the ears. Reincarnation lost to know the day Ra. In life looking without meeting a companion. Better than me. Don't be near the ignorant. Suffering is hard to let go. The disease falls into the property. My son, my property. Suffering clings to no end. Fools should ask me if I am not. Who is stupid knows they are stupid. That's why the flood is slow. Fools think they are wise. Such a fool is no more. The stupid are near the wise. Not learning according to the law itself. It's different from soup. Life is not imbued with flavor. The stupid are close to the wise. To learn the language of Buddhism. Juicy instilled in body. Mindless people do not bother to practice. The ego becomes the evil one. Abandon the good virtue. Bitter bad fruit wear lifetime. I don't regret doing wrong. Does not overcome habitual inertia. A day full of tears. Once the bad fruit ripens new gold ore. With good deeds and no regrets. Even if you don't know. Gratitude for joy and pleasure. The blessing of greeting good people. The evil act. When it's not ripe, many stupid people think it's delicious. Until the bad fruit ripens pink. Miserable misfortune cry planted day and night. Ascetic cultivation. This year and month stand on one leg, sleep less, eat less. 1:16 Not as blessed as those who understand clearly. The evil karma has not yet come to fruition. Like fresh milk, it's not frozen right away. Whisper under burning the wrong people. Like coal beneath the ashes. Fools who covet illusory names. Often live in misery at night and day. Luck long-term damage. Tension headaches remember the pain. Virtual fame is a bit commensurate. sitting in front of the bhikkhu classes, and writes even abbots. They want people to fear their authority, cause confusion both rising and rising, prove that we create jobs big and small. Despotic tribute high ambition to cling to the stupid. The road leads to the road. Nirvana path towards. Understand the two lanes of fascination. No matter the reputation of practicing separation. Chapter 6 Wise Products. Meet the wise only the immature. Grateful to try to fix it. To marry a wise person. In this life, the West and the evil ward hate extremely spicy. Don't make friends with evil people. The little liar. Be close to your gentle friend. Learn to follow the example of correcting yourself. Wise people imbued with the Dharma. Drunk happiness high deep. The pure mind shines through. Day and night blissfully colored saint. The farmer made a ditch for water, and the arrowhead sharpened the arrow. Straight wood plywood. The wise man is in control of his mind. Like a rock before the storm. The wise man controls the mind. Calm in front of the cruel scene. Compliment is not the same no matter the cost. People who like to listen to the Dharma. Keep in happy thong dong. Like a deep lake of water in which nothing stirs the heart. Clear bar. The wise man is no longer blind. Pure people get rid of greed. Living in adversity, loving kindness does not waver. Are you happy and sad? It is not because of self or anyone else that evil is done. Not because the children are rich, not because they are rich. Over 1,000 people. People with true justice. Virtue round moral bar cow. Follow the high and deep Dharma. Promote the wisdom to enrich conscience. Most of them are around the three worlds. Few people go beyond the edge. Most do not return to the path of enlightenment. The right foot. With those who practice the Dharma. Skillfully declare the awakening of the mind. To the shore of nirvana enlightenment. Waving to self-inflicted suffering. Wise man. Let go of the mind-oriented desire towards nirvana awareness. No more stupidity. In the direction of deep planting. Have fun directing the pure nirvana without possessing. Give up greed. The wise man washes his insides without defilement. Filled with peace of mind. Not clinging to the right mind. Let go of the 7 senses of Kai. No more contraband or entanglement. To live in the peace and light of the world. Chapter 7 Ahantavaga Ahat. Who escaped to life and death. Tight shackles smashed. The trouble is out of my mind. There are no more distractions. Mindful people need to be aware. Away from the defilement of sex. It's fun to be single. Leave the pond of the goose in the sky. I don't care about money and fame. To control the mind to eat just right. Not General Fong Dong. Release your eyes and escape the world. High sky birds in the clouds. Lost spaces, footprints are hard to find. Illegal AI or greed to clean up shipwreck infection. Not always self-confident. Not General Fong Dong. Like a bird in nowhere hard to find. Submissive person, it feels like a horse obeying its owner. To eradicate illegal or greedy. Deserving arhat among the human race. As wide as land, the mind is not as resentful as the clear column before the decline. The mind is clear of the arahant state. The light of the world. Who achieve good mental security. The good words of meritorious deeds. Fong Dong wisdom right foot. Living in peace and joy. Not superstition cut off the consequences. To train the mind to realize no six. The practice of renunciation is supreme. Compare the high mountain. Although living in a small village. Or the forest in the mountains and hills. Where does Arahat live? The people there were deep in gold. It's interesting, deep green mountains and forests. Where mortals dare not set foot. Those who forsake sex. Choosing a place of residence without regard to reputation. Chapter 8000 Products. Even if you say 1,000 useless words, it has nothing to do with happiness. Only by uttering a few words imbued with religion. Help the peaceful. Even if you read 100,000 verses, it has nothing to do with nirvana. In French, 1,000 gold. Hear the benefits of peace of heart. Although he gave a lot of sermons, I don't help people get rid of their sadness. Sao with magic words. I have heard happiness for a long time. He won the battle against 1,000 enemies. Bring back the happiness of the country. Not the one who won me. Great deep-seated epic feat. Self-victory over all. Then the enemy on the border. Heal instead of dressing yourself. Living in happiness without pain. As powerful as heaven. The devil or the devil. No one can compare. A self-defeating person who no longer desires. Even though offering thousands and thousands of cards to God for 100 years. Sao by supporting saints to erase enlightenment. Lead and happy. 100 years of forest fire. It's not the same as the Korean. Better than 100 years. Dreaming blessings and blessings. God's blessing for 100 years. Long service life. Not even a quarter of the total. Direct magnetic often sown. AI bow to the spiritual foot. Practice according to the blessings of abundant fertility. Beautiful health fresh. Live long happy leisure days. If you have to live 100 years of loose. A day of peaceful wisdom. Even if you live 100 years of idleness. Sao by the day of wholehearted diligence. Through the hard times in. Determined to achieve success, stop. 100 years of love, 5 aggregates. Entangled in the vicious cycle of reincarnation. Just by one day. Impermanent birth and death here now. 100 years of life is not eternal. Sao by the day of knowing no birth. 100 years of illiteracy is not equal to the day of enlightenment. The Great French. Papavaga Evil Main Chapter. People who are quick to do good. To avoid evil as to avoid the abyss. The fire is not quick. The soul takes the place of suffering. AI has accidentally planted evil karma. Don't take the risk of causing more. Don't argue. Forgetting too deep to reap the chains of hammers. Have the opportunity to plant good seeds. Remember to take care of them all the time. Healthy growth every day. God's blessings are good tomorrow. The evildor of unripe durian fruit. It's not natural causes. Until it's bad. Next to the evil of the day and night. The sower of good fruit has not. It's because the hour is far away. Graceful enough good tree blooming flower. It must be the truth in the wise reaper. Don't take it lightly, small evils because they think there is no harm. Let's see the water in the glass. Every second a tiny drop filled. The wicked and wicked fool. Day by day it creates karma. The evil spirit increases. Until the fruit is in perpetual melancholy. Don't underestimate the little good. That it doesn't mean anything. Small water bottles. To be diligent in making good comparisons with the moon Sao. People stay away from poison. Wise business people avoid danger. The wise are the masters of the 6. Stay away from evil and stay safe. Good hands hold poison. No harm to the injured. The same goes for people who meditate before and after. It does not cause suffering to people. The wicked harm the moral. Like the dust against the wind. The suffering of the wicked is too deep to hide. Good people are born from the womb. The wicked fall into sorrow. The world is very fast. Extremely good witness to the deep path of nirvana. Flying in the sky, soaring or setting. Swimming lost in the deep sea. You can't hide anywhere in the cave. The durian has sown. Flying oil in the sky, soaring or setting. Swimming lost in the deep sea. Where to go into the cave? Death is not far away. Chapter 10 Punishment. As a rule, people are afraid of death. Fear of war, violence, hurt. Put yourself in impermanence. It's not wrong to kill or do it yourself. As a rule, people are afraid of death. May peace and happiness survive. Put yourself in a place of survival. It doesn't hurt people's lives. As the law of the blessed. No stick knife kills the living. There is no peace and happiness. This life comes to suffer on its own. As is the law of the blessed. Do not use a knife to kill. An AI that cherishes all species. Life comes to joy in the heart. Rude people speak evil. The one who paid the spiteful blow. Suffering comes to both. No one can talk back and forth. Stillness of silent mindfulness. Like a broken bell that doesn't ring. With the person towards nirvana. Inner peace without hatred. It is good to take the cattle to the owner's house to rest. The old man died too. I have been in life and death forever. Fools make mistakes. I do not know the source of the crime. Suffering crushes this life. Sad shoes compared to burning fire. Beat with a knife stick. Torturing people to the ground. Durian fruit of the following 10 types. 1 is the pain of night and day. 2 accident ba is injury. For stupid or forgotten pills. Years of law enforcement. 6 guilty kings wrongfully misunderstood. 7 relatives separated. 8 unfortunately property dissipated. 9 is poor fire. 10 after dying as an animal. Even though you can sit naked on hunger strike. Do not wash hair disease messy hair. Don't try to transform the soul. If suspicious or still the same. Living adorned with a source of peace. Conditioning mental virtue. Perseverance in loving people. Compassion essay students compare the high heavens. In heaven and earth, the righteous know how to keep themselves. Shame of conscience. Hit the silent criticism. Just like a good horse doesn't need an ROI penalty. Like precious horses do not need ROI touch, live enthusiastically, bravely, and diligently. Firmly believe in the virtuous world. Choose to find the Dharma to absorb the truth. Keep the righteous thoughts together with the earnestness of determination. 3. Poison to eliminate suffering ends injury. This man deserves to be in the world. As irrigation makes the water angry channel. The one who makes the bow. Breathing scab 2. The wise man controls himself night and day. Chapter 11. The Old. Laugh and be happy. When the fire of greed consumes the world, darkness spreads over the night sky. I'm not trying to find the lights. Beautiful appearance body full of live plastic. Inside a pile of wounds. Cause sadness sao back to the king. The body is falsely impermanent fragile. I am old for a while. It's filled with stinking sickness. Impermanent fragile combination. Death is the end of physical rebirth. This body is a white pigeon. Like the autumn good to throw away. Dead, horrible body. What's fun in this body? My body is like an old castle. Made of flesh and blood. Contain old dead sick parts. What is the charm of high tribute deceiving? The king's car is old. The body then melancholy fade, the young healing forever. Let us remember the words of the saints. Little educated old children do not understand. It's no different than a big bull. Body to muscle quickly. But no mind is like the darkness. Wandering through the reincarnation. How to find the boss to build the house. always looking for it. Rebirth of suffering Sabiye Road. I forbid you from getting drunk anymore. Break the pole rafters Rui Mother. Now we have nirvana. The attachment is gone. When I was young, I didn't care about morality. No apprenticeship self-care. Old people face difficulties like sullen storks no longer fish and shrimp. There are young people who don't practice. No training, no salary. When old and sad king. Remembering the long absence of breath. Chapter 12 The Self. People who judge themselves as precious. You have to protect yourself. Day and night the wise keep. Always in the clear awareness of the heart. The wise man is strong. Complete your own feat. Then educate others. Live in the world's model of respect. Exemplary hands-on completion. New education for the world. Own body and mind. Looking in the mirror of good conduct. The wise man stands firm. Not looking for AI-based demand. Heal the clothes. This mind knows how to handle itself well in the world. The evil that we create, evil that comes from the mind of anyone other than ourselves. Crushed evil. Evil people like hard diamonds crushed through ordinary stone. Like mistletoe clinging to the Dharma tree. The Germans do not care. Bad luck in the body. The enemy is glad to see himself destroyed. Doing evil requires no skill. It is easier to hurt us. It's hard to be good at your own feet. Those who benefit from peace in the world. Foolish ants defame religion. French goods miracle. They hurt me like a dog. As soon as the fruit blooms died with doom. The evils they create themselves. Then entangled in the scourge of tie. The good we create. Happy to come early tomorrow is usually. Should be clear in uncleanness. Actions from the roots of the heart. Relying on hard power. Blame them because they shouldn't. Though practical selfless service. Don't forget to practice for yourself. Khao Min Dharma Center. Towards liberation to achieve new. Chapter 13 The World. The wise man must not embrace evil. Living uncomfortably through the day. The bad karma doesn't last long. That's why life and death come back soon. Always diligent, not interested in pleasure. Practice Khao Monk Hai Gi. Dignified German practices. 2 lives of happiness just for cultivation. Visualize in the world. Everything is like a bubble of fantasy. Until the irregularity of reason. Death cannot trace the human path. Beautiful naked world in dream. Like a king's chariot. The fool is greedy. The wise man does not love life. Even though the past is blissful. But later the mind changes. Heal the light of the world. Like a full moon with no clouds. No matter how many sins you committed in the past. But today the penitential gathering. Heal the light of the world. Like a full moon with no clouds. Blind, the world is full. There are many bright people in the world. Like a wise bird without prey. Moral practitioners are happy in heaven. As the sky swans. There's magic hiding in space. The mind escapes from the physical world. Overcome the obstacles firmly the way. Those who do not respect France. Using deceptive language to filter moss. Hate the next life. Every day the evil road goes out. The stingy does not give birth to heaven. Fools do not care for love. Sage people like to live benevolently. The next life is an extraordinary blessing. The light of the Holy Spirit. More than God's power. Than heaven in wisdom. It's harder to find in the pink dust. Chapter 14 Buddha Buddhahaga. Buddha completely wins the school. Craving except for deep insight. No trace of the world. AI puzzle to draw the footsteps of life. Liberating the web of desire. To be born again with deep insight. No trace of the world. AI puzzle to draw the footsteps of life. People with planetary meditation. Find joy in happiness. The night is always awake when the sky. Who respects the moon Sao? It's hard to be a good person. Live so quietly. It's hard to hear the practice. To meet Buddha with high achievement. All circumstances are not unwholesome. Despite the difficulties of healthy development. Training the mind to purify the mind is the Buddha's teaching. It's obvious. It's a precious torture. Achieving nirvana, the highest status. They don't hurt the mote. It's hard to talk about. No defamation, no hurt. Master yourself with integrity. Good food conditioning. Live a quiet life without disturbing an AI. Even though the rain is not enough. The bottomless greed of old. The wise understand this. A lot of fun is never wrong. That's why people study Buddhism. Not passionate about the gods. Determined to transform freely. No longer desire to shine in the world. In danger of finding refuge or a god. Young forest cow. Temple of deep cave animals. Sacrificial wine, hope for peace. That support is completely useless. Search around many unsafe places. The suffering is still there. Only superstition does not succeed Kai. Blessed are the three. The Dharma is more difficult to gain. Difficult unhappiness as. Use four truths as a way out. The cause of suffering. See Nirvana Holy Road 8 branches. Take people to a place of peace. There is no more unhappiness in the world. It creates a blessing. Spiritual source of happiness. The wise rely forever, waving to the suffering and relaxation of life. The wisdom of Germany. It's rare to find one anywhere. Where there is wisdom. Happy village, peaceful life. I am as happy as lie shows. French high school moves everywhere. Monastic union, harmony to heaven. For classes of disciples have fun practicing together. To honor the honorable ones. Buddha, holy sage, noble virtue. The obstacles are clean. The sorrow to end the suffering. Thanks to the generous devotion. The quiet ones are listening. No longer afraid of the perfect blessing. Topic with me.